Welcome to Brickle, and this is the 305. And today, my tag team partners,
your boy Fresh,
Dom.
And let me tell you something, man. I've already been at work today. You guys are just clocking in and stuff like that. I've been cooking people all day.
You had a debate.
Shout out to that. What's this? I don't even know what the hell is it.
Misfit
Misfit Patriot.
Yeah.
And Andrew, I made a $5,000 bet that you're gonna win your lawsuit against this guy. So you better cook this dude just like I did. Anyways, Fresh, what's been going on, brother?
Listen, man, we've been having an epidemic here in Miami. There's been a bunch of hoes stealing watches, stealing chains, and as well Rolexes. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like here in Miami, bro, it's like every other girl that you meet, either a sugar baby, escort, or she does real estate. Which just means she's selling her body. But the point is that, like, I'm worried because imagine dating nowadays, bro. It's cooked.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dom? Honestly.
It's cooked, bro. Yeah, it's definitely cooked, bro. I'm experiencing the same thing, but
you're here for how long? About like 2 months now?
Yeah.
2 months now.
And it's cooked.
Yeah, you knew what you were getting into. Like you knew you were going to step in some shit. But now that you experienced it, tell us, Dom, how much is it different than what you thought it was?
It's almost like, okay, you can expect it to be bad, but experiencing it, it's worse. It's worse when you actually experiencing it because it's more than you thought. It's like, okay, you just get used to the culture. Like, this is just what it is. Okay. Even if you got a girl that you consider good, I'm automatically assuming she's probably doing OF if she looks a certain way. Bro, if you're talking to a dom, bro, that's the problem.
Bro.
It talks about if you're talking to doms. If you're talking to doms here, you're in for some shit.
Yo, you know what's scary? A buddy of mine told me a story yesterday. He's in an elevator going up to his apartment, and there's a hot Colombian girl with a boyfriend. Now, obviously, they locked eyes. He was respectful. They said nothing. Later on that day, she came downstairs. She saw him. They exchanged Instagrams, and then I kid you not, bro. Literally within 10 minutes, she's upstairs with him, fucking.
Simple.
And he's in the same elevator as her boyfriend. He goes down to her boyfriend, back to him, bro. That is fucked up, but it's normal in Miami.
Yeah,
I would argue most places. But again,
this is why I stay in Sunny Isles, away from this, a cesspool called Bricko. I mean, listen, this is a really nice place, man. It really is. Nice, tall buildings. It's nice seeing beautiful women around and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, man, this is like the devil's playground every bit that Las Vegas is.
You know how I know it's bad? The rent is not cheap here, right?
No,
so I'm just wondering, all right, shorty, how you paying rent?
Yeah.
Because you don't work. Shit, I ain't see you work. You go to the gym and drink a fucking latte from Starbucks every day. I'm like, how you paying the bills? Oh, that's right. You a hoe. A straight hoe. But you know what? This is a culture, bro. And because the economy is down, bro, imagine they're not working, bro. They got to find a way to make money. If you're a hot girl, shit, you got it. You gonna use it.
That's the oldest profession in the world, bro.
Since you've been here, do you think it's worse or it's just always been this way up here in Miami?
I think it's always been this way. But the problem is now that there's no more shame, it's just in your face. And what's scary is that like the average girl you see that's pure and looks cute, whatever, and chill, she'd be the worst, bro. You know what's a cheat code? All right, guys, this is like a fucked up way to do things, but like this is like some experiment type shit. If you want to know who's in your area as a sugar baby, go on a certain sugar baby site. I won't say the name because I don't get sued, and just sign up for a random account. I don't put picture. Yeah, and you're gonna see within a 100-mile radius every girl that's in a sugar baby in your city. Yeah. And you'd be surprised. It could be your sister, could be your auntie, could even be your mom, nigga. And,
not my mom.
And at that point, it's cooked.
I promise you that much better. Yeah. Listen, I don't know what goes on here. My family ain't on this bullshit.
But hold on, Gary. So whenever so now this is kind of weird too, but it works out. Whenever I have a date with a girl, I got called Gary. Gary, brother, her birthday is da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Tell me the details. Bro, I kid you not. He's been right 100% of the time. Yeah. Now, Gary, what signs are gold diggers, bro? I think is it Sagittarius or
no. There's different types of gold diggers. Yeah. There's different type of personalities out there. But the number one gold digging sign is by far the goat. People who are born in goat years are the gold diggers. Again, gold, G-O, goat, G-O. Everything lines up with the English language. So when you look at like goats, where's the examples? Because people would be like, Gary, you hate on my sign. Gary, you hate on my sign. No, I just keep it real. And you have no accountability, especially you goat women. You usually, the goats are the best looking sign. It's not even close. They're the best looking sign. They're like the women who don't need makeup.
Damn.
You understand? It's one of those type of, they don't need filters. So when it comes down to it, that's what they were given. That is their special power. And we know how people are simps. So they basically take advantage of simps. And by the way, I can prove this. Anyone remember the name Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah.
The one who married the 90-year-old billionaire?
Yeah.
That was a goat woman. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So when it comes down to it, these goat women who were born 1979, 1991, 2003, and the 2003s, they're dangerous, bro. Because in the year, they have 203, and that's a 5. And 5 is the number of looks. So they got the looks from the numerology, the looks from the astrology. They're going to be straight apex predators out there. So people better watch out, because if you got a goat woman, she's probably fleecing you. She's most likely fleecing you. And the goat women are the ones I've seen even turn so-called alpha males into simps. It is what it is, man. Damn. Because let's be honest with ourselves. Again, Napoleon was a hero of mine. And I don't have many heroes. I only look at like people like Caesar, Augustus Caesar, Hannibal, Genghis Khan. People who are conquerors. Yep. Napoleon was a conqueror. But at the end of the day, he was also a simp, because his wife was being ran through by his same military. The people who were saluting him were also running through his girl, Josephine. It is what it is. So the goat is the number one. The second sign from a Western astrology standpoint would be the Aries.
Really? Oh, wow.
I consider Aries the biggest gold diggers. Now, it's right there with Capricorn. It's like neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Neck and neck. The difference is, if you're with a Capricorn woman and you're rich and you lose your bag, she'll probably stay with you. If you're with the Aries woman and you lose your bag, bro, she's gone.
Cooked.
She's absolutely gone. So that's why I put the Aries a little bit above the Capricorn. But make no mistake, man, if you want to turn an Aries or Capricorn woman on, buy one of those money counting machines and start, just start putting in 10,000 and stuff like that, man. That will make them wet more than anything else. It is what it is, man.
Money talks.
I would say the least gold digging sign from a Western astrology standpoint would probably be Cancer. Now, obviously, there's women who are born on the 8th, 17th, 26th in Cancer who are going to be gold diggers because numerology over supersedes. But Cancers, they could actually love someone just for them. And again, that's something rare. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying if you understand what to look for, Cancer is usually very good at this. Now, there's like Sagittarius. 1/3 of Sagittariuses are extremely loyal. 1/3. The 2/3, they'll go to sleep and they'll be in love with you. They'll wake up, they're not in love with you anymore. That's how some of these Sagittariuses are. So if you don't want to experience that, don't fuck with the Sag. But like I said, 1/3 of them are extremely loyal. And by the way, this is some of the stuff we're going to be teaching pretty soon.
Yeah.
This is exactly the information you guys need, because I'm going to be honest with you. I might upset you guys. Religion has failed you. When it comes to the family unit, religion has failed you. Your scientists have failed you. Your prearranged marriages have failed you. Every system out there has failed. You know what hasn't failed? My marriage. I married when I was broke and 20 years ago, and she could have left my ass a long time ago. My shit works because I know how to pick a loyal partner. This is something that you guys want to do. Just imagine how many guys go through not one, but 2 divorces. A lot. What if I could prevent that? What if I can make sure you don't go with the wrong girl? And again, that's a challenge in today's day and age, bro. Listen, this is not easy. But this is what numerology and astrology gives you. And we're going to have a course on it real soon.
Yeah, it's funny because, obviously Red Pill has been here for a long time. And a lot of people have kind of went their own way. But what's funny is that numbers don't lie. And when you put numbers into this equation, you have actual facts about somebody. And it's crazy because look at a girl from Miami, right? She'll have like the whole shebang, Gucci, Louis Vuitton and stuff. But how did she get it? From a man. And the argument is, okay, if she got it from a man, is it her man? So my thing is like having the numbers in place and know what to look for can save you headaches, divorce, and pain. So my point.
Definitely need an edge out here.
Yeah, that one first.
Yeah.
That one first.
So I just think, man, nowadays, especially with dating, it is really cooked. And if you're not careful, bro, it is treacherous out here for sure. So,
Dom, what's in the news?
All right, we got
quite a few actually. Guys, by the way, on your way, like the video if you don't mind.
First up, we got Sneako. He says networking is gay.
Oh, here we go.
He says you're pretending to like someone because you have money. It's the gayest shit ever. Saying you're a professional networker is saying you're a professional dick sucker.
Wow. I wonder who he's taking. I wonder who he's taking a shot at here.
Ooh.
It's interesting. Like now he won't even mention the people's names he's talking shit about. Very, very interesting. Now that you're hanging out with Kanye, I guess he rubbed off on you a little bit. Anyways, let's hear what Sneako has to say before we respond.
There we go.
That it's just clout chasing. Networking is just social ladder climbing. That's just what LA whores do.
How did you meet Aiden?
When they do it
How'd you
in LA,
meet Fresh and Fit? How'd you meet every single person that you collab with? This is ridiculous. What the fuck?
With Cartier glasses, they say it's networking. It's like, no, you're not networking. You're just pretending to like someone because they have money. It's the gayest shit ever. Just the whole concept of it. The whole concept of like, I'm networking. And then you go to those parties and people are like, pretending to care about, I do a crypto, drive rental cars. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're corny. Gayest shit ever. Also, it's not a talent. Like, if you're saying
it's
that
not
your
a talent
is networking, you're not good at anything.
I'm about to cook this,
saying
dude.
You're a professional networker is saying you're a professional dick sucker.
Okay. Hold on. Everyone complains about so-called Jewish supremacy, correct? Mm-hmm. Everyone's complaining about that.
Yeah.
And then when you say might is right, they say, oh, it's not even their weapons. How are they getting those weapons? What are they doing? They're networking. They are networking. So the people who run this world network better than anyone else. And for this guy over here to say something's gay after hanging out with Ye, yo, that's wild. That's wild.
Yo, Gary with the shots, bro. Holy smokes. I gotta say one thing, man. So when it comes to networking, right? There's different levels to it, of course. And obviously you have value to give. It's in your favor. Now, this person here is a hypocrite. I'll tell you why. Without networking, he would not have been on our podcast. He would not have met Zerka or Nick Fuentes or Myron or myself. Actually, he wouldn't have even met Aiden Ross himself. So I just question, okay, you say networking is gay. So nigga, are you gay? Because nigga, that's what you did with us. And actually, last time I checked, you were kissing ass the whole time at Happy Dad event saying, oh, Steve will do it. Let me in. Bro, this is so dumb because your whole stick, like a leaf in the wind, is you go from guy to guy, pause, and suck him off to get some clout. That's what he does, bro. And then I'm like, hold on. You said if you're a networker and that's your claim to fame, you have no value. Bro, last time I checked, you got a deal, buddy, from a networker. A big deal, by the way. I can say even more about it.
This is just complete dishonesty. This is so ungenuine that you built your freaking career off networking with the right people. Yeah. From Fresh and Fit to Aiden to every UFC guy you network with. Everything you've done in life to become who you are, Sneako, is about networking. And now you're telling the people who want to come up behind you that networking is gay? Gotcha, what exactly are they supposed to do? What exactly are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to go see Ye like this when he snaps his little finger? Yeah. Is that what they're supposed to do? You know, the funny thing is he only knows Ye because of networking.
Exactly.
He only knows Ye because he networked with Nick Fuentes. Yep. And this is what Nick Fuentes got him for putting him on. This was the trade, I'm assuming. So when it comes down to it, you're with the person right now. Yay. Because you network. This is so disingenuous. I'm so like disappointed in like what the fuck?
You know what's crazy about networking as well? You're just one person away from meeting someone that could change your entire life. Literally. I was in the club 2 years ago. I met a jeweler from Canada. You met him as well, Gary. Successful guy, has multiple stores, sells jewelry to Drake, all the big celebrities, top 5, all of them. And he gave me a gift in the club. He said, I know Fresh comes here often. I'm going to wait and give him a gift. Now, I was caught off guard. Oh, shit. A gift, a jewelry box in the club? This is different. I even put it on my vlog. Then, fast forward 2 years later, we're doing this podcast. He sponsors it out of love. So, to me, it's like, you got to say one thing and keep it straight, bro. Because you're actually saying that networking is gay. Is so hypocritical because, dude, you yourself did this. You know what's funny? I'm gonna expose you right now, nigga. We were at UFC event, right? Donald Trump showed up. He's like, oh man, Fresh. What should I do, bro? I want a picture of Donald Trump. I'm like, dude, relax. It ain't that serious, bro. Wait your turn. Go up to him. I know you want to wait for the perfect time. Just go, bro. And it's funny because without Rumble, nigga, you would not have been there.
Nope.
So.
And it's darkest hour too.
100%. Yeah, so this is why I say when people say networking is gay, like what you're saying right now, you're dumb because networking can change your entire life. And look at me for example. I met Myron from networking. I did a podcast with another YouTuber. Connected me with Myron. We had dinner. Oh, guess what? We built Fresh and Fit, nigga. So at the end of the day, bro, networking is very important. Now, obviously speaking, there's levels to it, of course. But without networking, bro, you cannot get access to certain people and collaborations. It is what it is. In any industry. When it comes to oil, business, tech, you need to have a network of people you can trust and work with.
And that's a skill. That's a skill to be able to go up to people, talk to them, and build some kind of bond, some kind of relationship where you can collab with them.
It's a presidential skill.
It is what it is. Like, for instance, I met this guy on Fresh and Fit.
There you go.
Now he's here with us. I met this guy through other people.
Yeah.
It's all about networking. Do not lie to people. Do not lie to people. Say like shit is gay and hang out with Yang. Enough.
Also, you want to hear a joke? He's networking in Spain. Sucking dick.
Of course.
Sucking dick, by the way.
Bruh.
Go ahead, Dom.
Yeah, it's crazy because it makes you wonder, would that make Ye gay? Because who did Ye reach out to? That's networking.
Ooh.
Regardless if you're around someone, you're networking automatically.
Don't spit right
so
now.
it's the system.
Yeah,
You can't get to the top and then gatekeep everyone else's way to get up. Like, that's crazy.
See, this is why when you're a kid and you think you understand the world, just shut up, bro, because you don't understand shit. Actually, I would argue, bro, without networking, where's your party deal? Where's your Rumble deal? So this is where ignorance hits the road.
That
And
you
he
got
thinks he's
him.
smart. He's not smart, bro. Dumb tiger, bro. All right, let's move forward, man. Enough of this bullshit.
But let's talk about his tag team partner now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about his tag team partner.
Gay
now.
West?
Yo. This
here we
guy
go.
just switched up.
Well, he's done.
This guy just switched up.
Gay?
This guy just
He's
switched
done.
up. Twitter is literally gonna end this guy.
We're going from yay to gay. That's the new name, gay. So let's bring in the actual article here.
See what he said. Read what he said.
So-
After a song like he put out, why did he do this?
Oh, shit.
He said, so Kanye West said, "Thank you, God. I forgive those who have caused me pain. God forgive me for the pain I caused. I love all people. I am done with anti-Semitism."
Wow. So let me ask you guys, why after this guy put out a song, I'll just say that, man. After he put out a song that's being played by all the Jew haters out there, why is it that he switched up so quickly? Why is that, Dom?
That Jewish blood on the streets.
Oh, so there were two Jewish individuals who were killed in D.C., and you think he switched up because of that. What do you think about that, Fresh?
Jews coming.
So here's the problem, right, with all this Jew hate. You know what ends up and happens to people? It creates hatred in their heart. You know what happens when you have all hate? You take action. And well, dumbass, when you do go down this path of hating people or a specific race, with the hate coming towards you, it creates tension. And when there's tension, things happen, aka violence. This is why any type of hate, bro, you gotta think about what you're doing. But this in particular, look what he's doing. Come back because he
backpedaling.
knows.
He's
he
backpedaling.
knows, bro, what is because if he gets blamed for this, he's cooked.
Yeah, he'd be cut.
And ultimately, all his lackeys are following him. Oh, yeah, this is. Listen, bro. Y'all are dumb too because following this guy, bro, down this path, there's no return. He's a billionaire, by the way, but you're not.
And it's one thing to follow, but you got to be careful with what you say.
Where did he get that money?
Ooh, from the.
Where did
Jews.
Kanye get that $1 billion from?
From the same J's that you wanted this.
So again, I'm not defending Zionists here. I'm not doing anything of the sort. But you have to understand, this guy had his mouth open for a long time. So much so that it was leaking from the sides, okay?
Yeah.
And after he got his money, he said, you know what? Fuck them. How is he any different than he fucking one of these whores in Miami who marry someone, wife someone up, and then they basically take their bag? That's the same thing Kanye did. He took their bag from the Zionists. He got pissed off because he married a whore called Kim Kardashian, and then she took these kids away. He got mad, and he started going after the same people who put him on. And then this is the end result.
Listen, bro, common sense is gone, bro. I think people are so caught up in like the hype and, oh my God, he's an icon.
Yeah.
Bro, common sense, buddy.
He was an icon.
Not anymore. I just think that the same thing he's saying, well, Sneako said about, oh, networking is gay. What are you doing in Spain, bro? What are you doing in Spain with this guy? The same shit, right? So, nigga, you're gay. Straight up.
Yeah.
But again, when you're young and dumb, you don't understand how the world actually works. And on some level, you're going to understand when it's too late. And for him, it's too late. So, look, at least he's turning his hatred back. But again, it's too late.
I don't think Ye would be the first person I point my finger on when it comes to, maybe enticing people to do hatred. I would look at a guy like Stu Peters way before Kanye West.
Oh, shit.
Stu Peters said on his podcast with me that he wants to bomb Israel.
J Proof.
So I want to make this clear. Jay Proof, he just basically he basically swindled his Nazi audience.
It's called J Poof because it disappeared. Listen, bro. All these niggas talking about this hate train, bro, are super dumb. And you know the funny part about this? When they are no money in and oh my God, where's the money? Guess what they go to? The same people.
Of course, every single time. Go with Stu Peters. He had that mouth open for them for a long time too,
man.
And then maybe he got upset because his wife got vaccinated and he couldn't stop his own wife. But he's going to tell the world he's going to start a revolution against the so-called oppressive Zionist, which they are. He does have a point. but you couldn't even convince your wife not to take the facts.
Listen,
what
if-
the hell makes you think you're going to convince
If
anyone of anything you say?
is supporting violence to a group of people, you're retarded, bro. You're dumb. And you should be put in jail yourself. Because that's inciting violence like that is stupid.
My main
If it incites violence.
It's stupid.
But my main problem with the whole group is it's not really the topic. It was the way that people approach it. It's the way that people speak, because optics are everything. If you look at the same people that are complaining about, they gained absolute power after World War II, not because of them winning the war. It was because of them speaking about their losses, about exemplifying your losses and putting the losses for display. It's about the stories, saying people turning into soap, people turning into lampshades. That stuff to play with people's emotions. That's selling the story, but you need to be a victim first. As soon as these people get in a position to be a victim, all is lost. It's over. You're cooked. Like, there's no one better at this than the Jewish conglomerate. So if they don't see where it's going, they can label you, classify you as these certain things, and claim that you led up to it and start ringing people up and give them charges.
And there is a difference between having opposition to Israel, having opposition to Benjamin Netanyahu, and hating Jews and calling for the bombing of Israel. Those are two separate issues. People have a First Amendment right to say what they want with the first one. The second one, Stu, I think the government's going to be looking into you a little bit more.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I think they're going to be looking into you a lot more.
And you're going to be poof yourself. So I'm all for calling out things that are common sense, that are issues. Okay, there's an issue here. Cool. But a group of people, bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's OD, bro.
And there's people also, the dude, when he did it, he was screaming Free Palestine. Like, I've never said those words ever.
Bro.
But this is the problem. People that's responding to that, quote tweeting and saying Free Palestine, you're radicalizing the entire term and you're making it hard for anyone else to try to push it. Yeah. This is how they win.
Yeah.
Like, you play right into the hands of your enemies. They're going to win. They're up by 1,000 points and they're going to win because people are playing into it. They're giving them the same type of narrative that they need to claim that America has become more anti-Semitic than ever, thanks to the proof on places like Twitter. So it's already done.
So, Dom, they're playing checkers, and then the leaks are playing chess.
Yeah, it's cooked. It's over.
It's always been like this.
Yeah.
The
3 steps
KKK,
ahead.
like the KKK was so stupid. Did you ever like fail to understand why you were called the KKK? Why did they pick that name for you guys? Because it's very simple. K is the 11th letter. So you have a KKK, you have 11, 11, 11. They're going to be hated. It's going to be a very emotional group. This is how numerology works. And you guys got played. This is why World War I ended at exactly 11:11 at exactly 11 o'clock.
Damn.
Because they knew if they ended it there, World War II would start. You understand how numerology works?
Cooked, man.
This is how it's real. Anyways, we're going to get to the chat in about 2-3 minutes. If you want a live reading, it's 98 or above.
Yeah, man. Please, guys, choose your idols wisely because some idols are not worth risking your money, life, and, of course, business for.
Is it even worth having one? Is it even worth...
Bro, hold on. You know what's funny? I've met all the celebrities you could even think of. In person, Kevin Hart, all these people shook their hands. And it's like, okay, they're cool people.
Yeah.
But they're not special. They're just human beings like us.
Yeah.
However, obviously the fame and the work they put into, congrats. But it's funny enough, you know the saying that when they say, don't meet your idol? Bro, I could call some names right now, but out of respect for them, I won't. We're like, I met them, I'm like, dude, guy's a fucking scumbag. And it's funny because once you know them personally, it's like, yo.
You can't even enjoy the content.
You can't, bro. It's cooked.
All my idols are dead. All my idols are in the history books. That way I will never meet them. I don't think people should have idols because they're going to be disappointed. And guess what? Some of you guys are like, think I'm your messiah when it comes to numerology and astrology. I'm just teaching, bro.
Yeah.
You might not like me in person. As a matter of fact, it is what it is. But what I'm trying to teach you
Probably
is
not.
something. Fuck you. That great networker over here, man. But when it comes down to it, you get it? But when it comes down to it, what I'm teaching you guys is real. Let's get to the first super chat.
We got Diglets, man. On Rumble side. Shout out to your brother. Donna Marco for you.
Let's go to both.
He says, I was always someone who said, fuck networking. But I can't deny that every time I proceeded to a new level in life, it was because someone else helped me get there. Impossible to grow without people. Bro, you know what's wild about networking? One person can change your entire life. And you may say, oh, bro, I have no value. Cool. Well, guess what? When I was 18 years old, I didn't know my value. But what happens is, when time passes, people tell you, or you're good at this, or you're doing well at this. That's my value. So it takes time to obviously know, to know your value, but the thing is, like, never give up. And once you find out what that is, you can master it, teach other people, and then before you know it, damn, you add value to my life, I'll change your life as well. You never know, bro. So
don't women network to get the right man?
yeah, they do.
Don't they network to make sure they have the right side piece?
They plan it out.
You know, in case the other thing don't work out.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Sage Fields, birthday is 5/23/95. I know I'm in my enemy year and have been laying low. And going into a 1 PY, what does that mean? Personal year. Loving the Q app and a GG33 member. Wondering what you see in numerology that stands out besides being a pig. P.S. I don't date single moms. Good shit, bro. Good shit.
Well, of course you're not. You're a GG33 member, man. I've instilled that. Like, stay the hell away from that for like the plague. But when it comes down to it, your main two numbers are 7 and 5. And remember, everyone who's born on the 23rd, they got a level of that charisma. They always have it in them. Sometimes you got to bring it out of them a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to bring them out of them a little bit, if you know what I mean. But they have it in them. So if people born on the 23rd want to go the entertainment route, that's what they should do. But not this guy.
Yeah.
Not this guy, because this guy's a 7 life path. And quite frankly, 7s are the ones who want to be left the fuck alone. 7s are the ones who want to come home. Yo, I don't want to deal with anything. I don't want to deal with any nonsense. 7s need their me time. That is something I coined for 7 life paths. 7s need their me time. And when it comes down to it, this person's always going to have that battle within them of, yo, I want to hang out. I want to go party, because that 23 in him. And then he has that 7 where, yo, I want to be left the hell alone. So in a one personal year, which you're about to hit, where, happy birthday, by the way. This is when you start new things. So if you want to be a streamer, you start it. If you want to be an investment banker, you start it. Anything you do in a 1 year is to start new things. The problem is you're in your enemy year.
Damn.
So you can't actually do what's best in a 1 year cycle because you're a pig in the snake year. So my advice to you is wait till the horse year hits and then start implementing the 1 year stuff, not before. That's probably the best advice I can give you. And let me finish. When it comes down to pigs, they are honestly some of the best networkers out there. They really are, man. If you think Obama's good, go back and watch clips of Ronald Reagan. That motherfucker was smooth as hell. That was an 11 life path pig. And by the way, remember how I told you like the single mother stuff and the pigs will put up with it? You remember Arnold Schwarzenegger? Didn't he have a bastard child with his nanny? So when it comes down to it, that's how pigs are. Now, if you're not like that, that's wonderful. But at the end of the day, bro, you have to lay low no matter what in your enemy year. It's like it's a necessity, because if you don't, you're gonna fuck up. So you're gonna fuck shit up.
Should they like plan that year and just like execute?
This is what I tell people to do. If you can afford to take the year off, do it.
Wow.
If you have enough money where you can afford to take the year off, then that's what you do.
Damn.
Now, most people are not in that position. So what does that mean? That means don't expand. Imagine you're a general and you have like troops all over. This is not a year to attack. This is not a year to expand. As a matter of fact, it might be a year to contract a little bit to reinforce your lines. So if you're in your enemy year and you take like a 5% loss for the year, that's a win, bro. That's a straight up win. Ask Wes Watson. He's about to go to prison. That's what it comes down to. Ask Megan Thee Stallion. She's having a whole bunch of issues. Born 1995, year of the pig. So again, Elon Musk, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
We got Bloom, 31504. I'm a monkey, 6 life path. What does the lucky number 34 mean?
When it comes down to 34, I mean, obviously we can play that at a roulette table. But when it comes down to it, like say you're opening a business, the address that starts with 34 might be beneficial for you. There's certain companies out there that, there's a hat company that has a 47. If you see some kind of thing like 84 Lumber, there's a whole bunch of companies that incorporate numbers. Or you can start your own business and incorporate that number as well. So that's something you can do. As a 6 life path, I always tell people, real estate, real estate, real estate. If you're a 6, get into the real estate market.
It's good, man.
It is what it is. As 6, you can also open family businesses. Your family's very involved in the stuff you do, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So again, when it comes down to it, 6s are always about family business. 6s are also really consistent people. You know, these are people you can actually depend on. That's why my personal assistant is a 6 life path. This is the type of stuff you implement in your life, and life starts getting a lot easier. I mean, he's your assistant too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to him.
We're passing him around like Andrew Wilson's wife.
Yo, what?
Autistic.
Oh, damn, nigga. Really, bro? Anyhow, moving on smartly. Yeah. So we should do a commercial and then bring the special guest?
Yep. Let's
cool?
do that, man.
Cool.
Again, thank you, Q Studios, in the Q app for sponsoring this. And let's play that commercial. When we come back, we got a real live magician. I'm looking forward to this.
It's going to be dope. Cool.
Welcome back to the 305, and poof, just like that, we got a magician here, brother. What's going on, my man?
Welcome, Tmagic, man, to the studio.
Welcome.
So listen, we know who you are, but they may not. So what's your intro?
So my name is iamtmagic. I go by iamtmagic on all platforms. I am Tmagic, just how it sounds. Yeah. Just like
And
that.
I've seen you collab with a lot of celebrities, rappers, of course.
Yeah.
How do you know what? Actually speaking, we covered networking earlier. How important is networking to your career and business itself?
I'm gonna tell you something. Networking is the key. So for anybody that don't think that networking is not the key, what do you say with Kanye?
But wait a second. But wait a second. Sneako said networking's gay
Man, listen.
after he's hanging out with Ye.
After. But no, networking is definitely the key. And I was just preaching this the other day to one of my friends.
Yeah.
Crazy story. I'm like one of the networking kings when it comes to this shit. You
Yeah.
know, my magic is my magic, but the magic is me networking.
It's the value.
A mouthpiece is the magic.
It's the value.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So oftentimes I connect people with other people that they couldn't even pay to get around. And as soon as I connect them together, that same person that was dick riding for me to connect them, they forget somehow that I helped them get to the place they was at.
Ooh.
You know, I'm dealing with a situation right now with this shit, like literally right now.
Is it a female?
No, it's a guy.
Oh, wow. So it's a
Act like
bitch,
a
but it's just
female.
not a female.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
Gotcha.
like it's crazy, Fresh, because like I deal with all the rappers' kids personally, from Boosie to Bags to Offset to Gates to Baby G Herbo, everybody, NFL players, actors, Terrence Howard, Jamie
Wow.
Foxx, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And networking, it was got me in them rooms, not just because I know magic.
Yeah.
My mouthpiece, my personality, my skill set to know how to get in the room and talk, my ability to wow people over and make them feel like, okay, you know what? I could trust this guy. in
He's
my
cool.
home.
Yeah.
He could come to my home and perform a show for my family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So networking is definitely the key, man. And for those of y'all that don't think that, he said it already.
Well,
I ain't gonna
it
say
it is what it is. Enough giving that guy any more clout, man.
No,
Enough,
for
man.
shit show.
So, obviously speaking, you've been in the field for quite some time.
Yeah.
Could you give us your top 3 magicians, including yourself, of course?
All right, cool. So, Spellbinder from Chicago. He's a Chicago native. I'm born and raised from Chicago. Magic Sam is one of my mentors.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Shang Li, you know, he's a magician from China, but he's performing in Vegas right now.
Oh, wow. Very multicultural over there, bro.
Definitely.
Okay, so what do you think is the funniest race?
Come on. That's a funny question.
I know we never heard that one. I never heard that question.
Like what do you mean?
What race is the funniest? What race is the best with jokes?
Like comedy. Like would it be black people? Okay, there you go.
Okay, we got three brothers over here. I'm not gonna say black people. All right. I mean, maybe that's the joke.
So magic, right?
Yeah.
Could be considered different things to different people. What is magic to you?
Magic to me is taking something that we know for sure that's not real, and we bring it to life to make people believe that they seen something. Like, what the fuck?
Give me an example, brother.
Like an example, like
Let's do it.
Everybody know what bubbles are, right?
Yeah.
I would hope. Okay.
Now we all know that bubbles are bubbles, right?
Yeah.
And bubbles don't do much, but it's the fact that they look so cool. You know what I'm saying? And when you blow bubbles, it brings the kid out of people.
Yeah.
Watch me. Like, watch this. I want you to help me out. Catch as many bubbles as you can.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Let's try to see.
You know, it's us white people like to destroy things.
Yeah, some white people shit like that. No, what I mean
Twitter
by this
calls
is this.
me a Jew,
Watch
so
me
it is what it is.
Watch this.
Okay.
Watch this.
Uh-huh.
What I mean by catch the bubble is actually catch the bubble.
Oh shit.
What the f? Yo, what? How you do that, nigga?
Hold on. Right here. What's that? Is that how it works?
No, sir.
Is that how it works?
In fact, I'll tell you what. Once again, like I said,
tell him.
when you take something and you make it and you bring it to life, it's like, wait,
He can't believe it. He can't believe it.
like, what the hell?
Okay.
What the hell? What the hell? Yo, let's go.
Okay.
Let's
Tell you
go.
what. Frick,
The Dark
take that for me,
Magician.
please.
Oh,
I want you to take this one. Just examine it, check it out thoroughly, and I'm gonna leave you with the lighter.
Okay.
All right. Fellas, you got the pieces of paper.
Yeah.
You got the lighter.
Ready.
We got something in common. We got magic. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Should we use your piece or your piece? Which one?
I want to see his piece
His
because I'm
piece?
right by it.
All right, cool. So pass me yours first.
Yeah.
Watch me closely. Now you seen it. You seen it. I'm gonna take your lighter. Take your lighter, strike
Okay.
it, make sure it's a real lighter. Now, if you notice, I raise my sleeves up because I don't want him to think anything is up my sleeves.
Yeah.
But watch me really closely. As you notice that the fire in the piece of paper does not have to touch for it to actually turn into some money.
What? No. What? The? Thanks, brother.
Hold on.
Let's go, nigga.
Yo,
Wait, can you get this shit? Wait, hold on. This for me?
He's a beast.
This
I
for
got
me,
a
bro?
fake bill right there, and I got a deck of cards right here.
Wow.
But I tell you what,
It smells like fire.
No, that's some good shit.
What
but
the fuck?
No, it's all about like, how quick he
But
does
watch
it, man.
me.
That's some
Do it for
good
the
shit,
team.
though.
He said he about to do it for the
if you
two.
said, I like when you said that. You said it's all about how quick you did it. But if you watch me really closely, and you notice that I'm doing it very slowly in your face, you can actually see this here, and you can actually see.
Boy, that nigga nasty.
What the f-
That nigga nasty,
Hey,
bro.
hey, nigga, give me that one.
Nigga nasty. That shit right in my face.
Yeah,
In the heli?
Damn.
Is that?
Okay.
for sure.
Yo, okay, okay.
Fire.
Hold on. Like, do you have something in your hand?
Stop, bro, stop.
No, hold on.
Stop, man.
No, stop. No, hold on. Let me see your hand. Go like this for a second, man.
The man a beast.
Gary, don't you do numerology, nigga?
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
No, hold on. He's doing this somehow. No, it's good shit, bro.
No, it's good,
shit,
good.
man.
Man,
I respect the
magician.
game,
So
man.
Thank you.
T.
Yes, sir.
You see what you just did there?
Yes.
You brought a black man,
Yep.
a Caribbean man,
Yep.
and a Jewish man.
Yes, sir.
Together with magic.
Yes.
That's powerful, bro. Because
is.
I met somebody that didn't
Oh,
matter.
if I'm the Jewish man, give me that.
Nah, nigga. And it's funny because, like, to me, magic, obviously speaking, is a back connotation sometimes, but like, it can bring people together. Tell us how it's brought people to you. For example, maybe celebrities, help you with your career, move forward.
How did it help me?
Yeah.
Man, in many ways, you know, because guess what? Where I'm born and raised Chicago, Illinois, the West Side, right?
Let's go.
Now I reside in Memphis, one of the most dangerous cities in the world.
Oh my God, you live there?
Yes.
Not as dangerous as Southside Chicago.
Definitely, but listen. So how it helped me in so many different ways because, like I said, Magic is something so cool that you could take a rapper,
Yeah.
a ball player, a doctor,
Yeah.
and put them in one room and entertain them, and they all would be amazed the same way.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can bring
yeah.
the kid out of them. You can take a killer, a stone cold killer, and I done did this many times. I put killers in a room and I trick their mind. They be like, hell no, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then now it go from, hell no, bro. I don't fuck with that to, hey, bro, I fuck with you, bro. And you got any problems in the street, you let me know. I know magic. I'm gonna show you something, I'm gonna make a motherfucker disappear. I'm like, nah, you ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Why is it always those type of favors, man?
you know, it's,
It always is.
yeah, you know, and not just in the street, but
Yeah.
other places too. You know, I got NBA homies that I've done their daughters and sons parties, and they say, hey, Tmagic.
You done their what?
They
No,
daughters and
party,
sons.
party.
Okay,
Come on,
okay,
man. Come on,
okay.
man.
Hey, I'm just
Yeah,
asking a question.
I performed at their kids' birthday parties.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
What
in
type
return,
of performance?
Magic.
Magic.
Okay.
Kids shows.
Ask a question.
And in return, they say, hey man, how about if you come to my game and check me out, or come to the game and I would like for you to blow my teammates' mind away. You know, I'm like, damn, I'm not even a sports fan. I don't even watch sports, but
They
after
all watching you though.
yeah, after I perform for them, they
So
want to
listen, T, we need some magic, bro. We need a free Tory. Cause that shit's some bullshit.
Hey man, free Tory, man.
You saw that case, bro?
Straight up free Tory.
We're working
Man.
on it, man.
So how do you monetize magic? Because obviously, by the way, I can keep this, right?
Yep.
Oh, my nigga, bro. Sorry, nigga. I'm actually Jewish. So how do you monetize magic, bro? Because like, do you do like shows? Do you do
Yeah,
events?
I perform birthday parties. I travel the world and I perform every.
So if I wanted to hire you for a birthday party,
Yes, sir.
I mean, and I don't know you, and I know you, what type of prices we talking about?
So
It
my
depends.
price, it really depends on where I'm going, but I started like 2,500, 3,000 for a show.
Okay.
Okay.
How long does the show last?
And my shows are 45-minute act.
Okay.
And I use live animals, and then I do illusions depending on what type of show it is. So
That's a good look, bro.
yeah, it is. You know,
I'm gonna hire you for my next gig.
Definitely.
For sure, bro.
definitely, man, definitely. And like I say, man,
Hey, I got $100 off, so I'm
yeah,
good.
for sure.
Let's go, baby.
I got some
You
amazing.
on fire today?
I really do got some amazing shit. Really, for real. Like,
So being black, what made you aspire? Because I used to do magic when I was a kid. I only did it like 2 years, but this like I was like what, 13, 14, probably
Yeah.
because I watched Chris Angels and was inspired.
yeah.
So
What inspired me, honestly, growing up on the west side of Chicago, we never had no superheroes. We never had no real role models for real. So
What about Shaft?
Shaft on the role model in my hood. In my hood, he was a role model. Where I grew up at, our role models, the so-called role models was the dope boys and the guys that was making the money. You know what I mean? And I peeped that, and I'm like, I never was a sports person. I'm athletic decline. I don't play sports. I wasn't into nothing else but like hanging out with the girls and riding motorcycles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I even bought a motorcycle before I owned a car. My mom cussed me the fuck out.
Me too. I love
was like,
motorcycles.
"You
You had the motorcycle first?
I've had CBR 600 double
I had a
double R.
750 Suzuki.
I had a Yamaha R6.
I had a Honda 1000.
Yep. Okay. My nigga, bro.
If you're a 7 life path or born on the 7/16/25, do not get on a motorcycle. You could die very quickly.
Oh, shit.
A lot of people who are 7s have died that way. Be careful.
Be careful. He know what he's talking about.
Yeah. So okay, when it comes to dating though,
Yeah.
has it helped you using magic? Because I know friends like Julius Dina, I mentioned before. His magic tricks, he gets laid. Like legit, he does a magic trick. Oh my god, I'm so wet for you, bro. That's just crazy. But does that work for you?
Got
Or
a magic
how does
trick to
that work?
take off the panties.
Yeah, pretty much.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That shit dangerous. To the point where the magic is so cool and it blows people away. I had to get to the point where I have to like thumb it down a little bit because I could do a magic show for you and your lady. You probably know me. He cool, whatever. But your lady might be like freaked out over this shit, and she might just be like, "Oh my god!" Like, "Oh my god!" And then you like, "Bitch, what the fuck?"
Just,
You know what I'm
just
saying?
stunned.
Yeah, and then like that shit right there.
I mean,
just,
they do have a lower IQ level.
yeah,
So,
and
you
that
know,
shit
it
right
is what
there,
it
that
is.
shit right there
It
can
just
it can be bad. But
Yeah.
then I get ladies be like, "Can you do some magic on this pussy? Can you make my panties disappear?" Or I done had ladies offer me sex for shows.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, they can monetize
Like, real
pussy
shit.
anyway, bro.
Hold on,
That
hold
shit
on,
is
hold on.
creative.
It is what it is.
As niggas on the table, Dom, keep it real, bro. If you have magic,
I'm using that shit for pussy,
bro,
bro.
nigga, me too. Nigga, me too.
Abracadabra.
Nigga, me too.
Hell yeah.
Bro, yo, Dom's a real nigga, bro. See?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it.
That's
But-
crazy.
All
Okay.
advantages.
Okay, so how do you manage that? Because, like, okay, for example, me, bro, right? I'm a thirsty ass nigga. I like bitches.
yeah.
But I use my lifestyle
Yeah.
as leverage.
Right.
With magic, bro, you could turn a guy into your favor or girl. How do you leverage that to like make connections?
I just honestly, I read the person first, right? And I see like what type of person they are, because you get some people, like he said, he like, I'm gonna be the guy that's gonna figure this shit out. You know, I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got people like that. And then you got some people that just bird brains. Like just like super like green, you know what I mean? So I just read the room and then I peep, you know what I mean? She ain't got no guy with her. She must be single. Hey man, how you doing? Do you mind if I use you on my show? And then I do something on it. Then I tell her what type of bra she wearing, what type of panties, what size her bra is, and she be like, "What the fuck? Like I'm finna fuck him. Like he finna get some pussy.
Let's
like,
go.
You know what I'm saying?
yourself
But
straight.
I don't shoot to the end with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I be like,
Yeah.
it's entertainment. And then, hey, my name is iamtmagic. I would like for you to book me. And then now that turned into, hey girl, we had this magician. He took this. He made a motherfucking bird turn to Popeyes chicken.
Yeah.
Girl. And then now they go tell
Damn,
another
you got
person.
that trick, nigga?
That's me.
That's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
That nigga turned a bird to Popeyes.
No, for sure.
That's
that was
crazy.
Yeah, that's one of my most popular tricks. I took a bird and turned to Popeye's chicken. RP my brother.
You would be a black
That
comedian.
shit hard. That shit hard for the culture.
For the culture, bro.
So,
Okay.
I got over like 200 million views
Popeye.
collectively on that shit.
Wow.
I'm surprised Popeye
Why
didn't
not
reach out to
KFC,
me.
bro?
No,
That's
no
fine, bro. You
endorsement
know.
of them.
So listen, bro.
Yo, hold on.
Nigga, I'm not.
They haven't reached out.
I'm talking, nigga.
No, give it a second. They haven't reached out to you.
No, not at all.
Yo, talk to him right now.
Popeyes.
Talk to him right now.
Hey, Popeyes, listen. If anybody from Popeyes watching this, I've been performing this trick over 17 years, and I went so national with it to the point where MTV Celebrity Squares used it and bought it from me to use it as a trivia question.
Oh,
I
man.
deserve a Tmagic meal. Y'all gave Megan Thee Stallion a meal. Y'all gave motherfucking Saucy Santana a sauce.
What?
Yeah.
Man, get
Before you?
Tmagic a meal.
Yeah, you
Yes.
did.
Oh hell no, that nigga gay, bro.
Tmagic, I control the kids.
That nigga straight gay.
I need some type of something. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, my brother lost his life in Popeye's chicken 17 years ago.
How?
He died. Somebody came through Popeyes, shot Popeyes.
Sorry to
up,
hear that.
And he died in Popeyes. You can look this up right now.
Wow.
Sorry to hear
Yes.
that.
And he lost his life. So I took
R.I.P.
that trick and I started doing it, and I turned tragic into magic. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
took
powerful.
the bird and turned it to Popeyes in dedication on my brother.
Remember what I said a couple episodes ago about taking L's and turning them into positives in the life?
W's.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Another example.
So I'm connected in Miami.
Yeah.
And with podcasts. I want to see you do a bunch of podcasts for us because people need to see this, bro. Because,
sure.
for example, having magic as a part of your skill set as a black man is powerful. And to do what you're doing at this level, dude, kudos to you, bro. For real, for real, for
I
real.
appreciate that, bro.
So let me answer this question here. Let's say you're getting into magic. How should somebody start?
Well, honestly, that's crazy. I'm actually teaching magic right now to a couple people. I'm doing personal classes. One guy just flew in from, he drove in from North Carolina to Memphis. And he did a whole weekend with me. And just like 2 weeks ago, he did his first magic show
Let's
for
go.
$175.
Let's
I'm
go.
so happy and proud of him. You know what I'm saying? His name is Rock Magic. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Rock.
And, oh yeah, Boosie too. I taught Boosie magic. Boosie be doing magic for his kids.
Really?
I do Boosie kids every year for Christmas. Boosie, shout out Miss Connie. I love you. I love the Badass family. Every year for Christmas Eve, I'm invited to Boosie's estate. And I'm doing magic. And his mom don't even come unless Tmagic is there.
Damn.
I stamped it. She'll call and say, hey, baby, Torrance, is the magic man gonna be there? Mama, come on now, mama. Dang, mama. Like, dog, man, my mama, bro. He be like, dog, bro. Man, my mama love this nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's number love from the Badass family.
So who have you met in the industry so far using magic?
Who did I meet?
Yeah, like people you've met. Like obviously you met Boozy.
Yeah,
Who else?
everybody, shit. Kevin Gates, Drewski. I performed on the Drewski show. I just got off America's Got Talent 2 months ago.
Oh shit.
Bro, I don't say everybody. Only, you know what? That's crazy. Baby, super solid. Like baby requested for me
Yeah.
to come and do a magic show in Memphis. I don't know if you guys heard, but Memphis had a show with Lil Baby and it got shot up. Some guy got shot in the
Shocking.
concert. Yes.
Damn.
And they cleared the whole arena. The only thing Baby was saying was, "Where the Magic Man at?" Instead of him saying he finna get up out of there and pack his shit and go, he was like, "Where the Magic Man at?" I packed my shit up and left.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from the city, so I know what's going on. I packed up and left. Man, I got a call like late that night, and his team was like, "Hey, Baby got a show in Nashville. He wants you to come and do a magic show for his family."
Wow.
So I'm talking about like back to back. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like Lil Baby, he the biggest right
All
now.
right, keep it real. How much you charging, Lil Baby?
You know, I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
All the way 1,000.
Yeah.
I didn't charge Lil Baby shit.
What?
He's smart. He's smart.
It's a
Wait a
connection.
minute.
Smart guy.
For sure.
Smart guy.
Wait a minute. Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. What was the upside of that?
The upside was this.
Connections.
P was in the room. Rollo was in the room. ESTG was in the room. His baby mama was in the room. Baby grandma was in the room. Baby kids, Loyal, Jason, they was in the room. Loyal said he wanted to learn magic. Baby told one of his people, get the bag. He went in the bag, grabbed the bag of money, and started throwing me racks.
Yep.
Damn. But see what he did there? W networking.
It was network.
Again.
He gave value up front
Yep.
with nothing in return.
Shout out Dre
And
Davis,
got
my manager.
10x.
Yeah.
What he put into it. Dude, that's props for you, bro.
I met
saying,
a
man.
billionaire because of where I live, and that guy connected me to London on the track
Yeah.
and all those guys too.
I know him.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it is what it is. Networking is the key.
So, bro, we got a show with some girls tomorrow after hours. You need to
do
come
it.
on, bro. That'll be hilarious. And then let's get into the topics real quick, and then we'll have your, at the very end, give your outro. All right, what's the first one?
And by the way, if you want a super chat, 90 or above, we'll get there in about 10 minutes.
Also, what's your Instagram, bro?
My Instagram is iamtmagic. iamtmagic.
Guys, go follow him, man. Good stuff.
Thank you.
All right, so this is crazy. Dom, you got this?
Yep. From Fearbuck. No, this is crazy. An undercover prostitute baited the guy to get arrested in Philly, and it was all caught on camera.
What the fuck?
That's the prostitute?
Bro, what is that?
Really?
Is there audio? Yo, bro, I promise you, bro.
She in the well.
Wait, yeah, go back.
I think I'm bullshitting y'all. I think she an undercover cop too. Watch this.
Pause.
That's the best they can do.
Last time I checked, prostitutes look kind of good. What is that?
Yo,
this is a different city.
we're just
Yeah,
in the
this is
East
different,
Coast,
yeah.
bro. This is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's normal down there.
normal down there, bro. It's that the whole world's Miami, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you
That's
gotta
regular.
be down bad to fuck that, bro. You gotta be down
That's
bad
how
to fuck
it is.
that.
They're
That's-
down bad.
yeah.
Look at where they
That's
live,
how it is on
bro.
the East, yeah.
They live in the East Coast. They deal with
That's how it is down
snow.
there.
Damn, bro. All right, you can play.
It's what it is.
Watch.
Pause. Could you turn her to be sexy? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I think that's past his power.
All right, play.
I think I'm bullshitting. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Shit be getting spicy out here. She in the well. That's another cop. Dressed as a worker. She a cop. About the booking. About the booking. Oh shit.
Isn't this entrapment?
Oh shit about to get spicy. She started a whole conversation. Yeah, Bobby, how much? Yeah, baby, you suck this dick. How much, Poppy? Bruh. Give me $10, Poppy. Get in your car, Poppy. Shit about to get spicy. Got him. Put
Oh,
up on
shit.
his ass.
Just like
Booking.
Cooked. Damn.
Oh,
On the
wow.
Wow.
Like, nah, it happened.
Wow.
she walked off like ain't shit happened.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Wow, bro.
This is some dirty shit.
Nigga cooked.
Damn.
Look, at she run off. That bitch.
Hold on. How
So she
could
on the cover
a
of
good
this?
defense
Shit is
attorney
spicy on
will get him off?
Kevin
This is
Saint.
entrapment.
That's what I would think.
This is entrapment, bro. You
like she
can't
lured
do
him.
this. This is the United States of America. You can't do this shit.
She lured the nigga.
Okay, keeping it real though. That's down bad though. Dude, you see that chick? Bro. Don, what do you think about this, bro? This is like,
Well, that's regular East Coast type women, bro. I mean, like you got to go to St. Louis, you go to Memphis, you go to Chicago, New Jersey. Those are
Yeah.
the type of women that's down there.
bro,
That's-
cause you
that's
know,
the average.
we were in Jersey for a weekend, bro. That shit was terrible. I saw no baddies.
That's how it is. Yeah,
Bro,
That's
we,
no bad
we,
America,
we
bro.
didn't go to Brigada, and that's like where the nice women are at. We were just in a certain area where,
Okay.
you know.
What nice part of New Jersey?
You been to Jersey?
I've been to Jersey twice. I had a show there. I went to the strip club. There was some decent bitches in there.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
either way,
the decent bitches at the strip club in New Jersey, they would be average women here in the streets.
yeah,
Absolute average.
Yeah.
Miami's different.
for sure.
Yeah, I love Miami.
All right, what's the next one? Yeah, that is sad though, bro. Holy.
The police.
All right. Wack 100 hit with the warrant for terroristic threats and conspiracy to commit murder after Aaron the Plumber dropped a video on him saying that he'd shoot and rip him and his mom. RIP him and his mom. Thank you to Vlad TV, Adam 22 for helping the feds take Wack 100 down. That is
This dude's mentally ill.
Bro, let's play it.
You guys should thank Vlad 22 and Adam 22 for strengthening the police department's case. Mr. Wack Not 100 has a warrant for his arrest for conspiracy to commit murder and for terroristic threats. And for those that continue to try to set people up with Hispanic women in Los Angeles, you know, you're being investigated.
Oh, what the fuck?
If you're not aware of the
Hispanic
term
women?
I can't
gang
believe this is
stalking,
real.
you know, you can and will be arrested for it if you continue because you're being investigated. You guys should
Pause.
thank Vlad.
Yo, turn this off. This guy's going to be going back to plumbing, except it's going to be in the joint.
So just to summarize, because I know you could really hurt that much, but he's saying basically that Wack told him he's gonna fuck him up basically, and RIP his family and him. So you know, Aaron the Plumber don't give a fuck. He's just like, yo, fuck this nigga. I'm about to expose you. However, Wack has been known for doing this to a lot of people. Now, obviously, you know how LA niggas work. Like you in the city, you gotta check in, nigga, ASAP. So if he gets booked for this, bro, that might be crazy because
That would be crazy.
He also saying that a woman, so I'm guessing allegedly what he's alleging that Wack sent a woman after him, a Latina, that he was saying he was with, I'm guessing.
well, LA is the place where people will set you up with girls, 100%. So I'm not surprised, bro. But yeah,
That's a wild
tough.
story. All right. Grammy Award winning artist Kid Cudi uploaded this video expressing his feelings after testifying against Diddy today. Cudi claims that Diddy was standing like a Marvel supervillain after he blew up his car for talking to Cassie. That's what he said.
Hey guys, so I just want to say, man, I've been seeing all the love and support, and I just want to say thank you so much, man. People been hitting me up the past week, just checking in, and even today, and it really means a lot to me, man. You guys are the best. I love y'all. This is a stressful situation. I'm glad it's behind me, and yeah, I love y'all, man. Big love. Go stream Neverland.
You didn't see that.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
You saw Barry. So T, just keep it real, bro. You ever been to a Diddy party?
Fuck no. I ain't gonna lie though. I swear to God, that's crazy. Right before this happened, I did a show on Big Facts, the Big Facts podcast.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Big Bank, and I did some shit on the show with the Delion. And I was hoping to catch Puffy's attention, you know what I'm saying? Because Delion is owned by a black man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, if I do something with the magic and make it, and this shit go viral, maybe Puffy might reach out and say, hey, I got a commercial for you, or some type of endorsement, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then right after that, I'm like, oh shit, I'm glad I didn't really go do no motherfucking shows at the Diddy party, because like, I mean, for me, honestly, it probably would have worked for me, because I'd have been that bitch networking. Like, you feel me? Like, I'd have been in that bitch.
I'm not sure those are the type of people you want to
No
network
baby
with.
oil though. Like, none of that type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
They got a couple
to be able
back
to do
rooms
the
there.
Kardashians kids and to be able to do Blue Ivory and birthday parties.
That didn't work out for Kanye.
Man, bro, that'd have been like crazy.
Well, I will say that this whole case is crazy because Cassie was supposedly the victim. Kind of find out she was the one enjoying the activities too.
For sure.
But with Kid Cudi, I mean, shit, you smashing a nigga's girl, he pulls up. I mean, it is what it is. But again, Don, what do you think? You think this was a setup from the very beginning?
Well, shit, they confirmed that Cassie gave Diddy the address. Cassie gave Cudi.
What?
Yeah, Cassie gave Diddy Cudi address, but she also texted Cudi and warned him. So, and I'm guessing it was on some shit, you know, like relationship, bitch, where the phone, where he at?
Yeah.
And she gave it to him, but that's also revealed in court. He got that address from Cassie. So yeah, that's a setup. But she did warn him, so it wasn't like on no
behind his back
but
setup. Yeah.
she fucked him up. She let him know
But
what time it was.
hold on. So you're telling me that she told Diddy where
Where
he's
he
at,
was, yeah,
and
definitely.
then told him to be careful.
Definitely. So Diddy had to. That's why I said had it been on some shit like where he at, I'm gonna do this. She believed that nigga definitely. Because as soon as she got the address to Diddy, she went ahead and warned Cudi. But So I guess that's how he didn't even get damaged by the car, because I guess he was expecting some shit to come.
But he blew his car up, bro.
Yeah.
That's attempted murder, man. You're gonna have to pay for that. This ain't the movie The Casino.
You hear me, man? This is not Casino.
This is not that movie, bro.
It's not Casino. I was thinking, I'm like, this is not Goodfellas, goddamn it. Blowing shit up.
Wild though, man. Yeah.
Let me ask you a few questions, man. How many magic tricks do you actually have? Because you can't be performing the same trick over and over. So what do you have, like about 50 to 60? Like how many do you have in your repertoire? So you don't like do the same tricks over and over. It's the same people call you up.
So listen, I have a routine show. I do the same tricks over and over again. Now, if you call me back and say, "Hey, Tmagic, we want you back again next year," I may change the opening in my show, and change the closing in my show. And reason being is because of this. If you go tell him that I turned the bird to Popeyes chicken, and he come to the show and book me, or he booked me for the show, and I don't do that, he like, damn, why you didn't do the bird to Popeyes chicken? I was expecting, I want to see that.
Yeah.
So I don't change. He's like a comedian. A comedian don't change his whole entire show up.
Exactly.
He changed the audience. He changed the cities. So by the time I move around and come back around again, I know, oh shit, I performed for you before.
Damn, everyone got sets. I think the same with Talking Point.
Yeah, so it's like my set is my set, but I just switched the opening and the closing.
Got it.
Okay.
Smart.
Yep.
Cool.
I was just curious how that worked.
We on this?
Speaking of money, MrBeast is the only billionaire under 30 who didn't inherit his wealth. Damn. I'm gonna hold you, bro.
He did some other things for it. He did some other things for it. Let's not forget MrBeast's logo is the same colors as the transgender flag.
What?
He had that Chris guy who's a transgender on his show, so he did something for the money. Maybe he didn't inherit it, but he did something for it.
Well, it says a lot about where we at in content creation. The youngest, richest dude came from YouTube, man. So that's
his name is MrBeast. Yo, Christians, hello. His name's MrBeast. Let's connect the dots here. I know you guys are slow, but come on.
Solluminati has been unbanned on Twitch after 6 hours. So he's been banned twice on Twitch now. Obviously, Twitch is a platform that's very liberal, very
that's why he was unbanned.
Very ban heavy, and he's considering going to kick full time with Aiden Ross and them. I mean, listen, bro, in streaming world, bro, whenever you get banned, it's always like, okay, my career is on the line here.
Yeah.
What's the next move? And for him, it's like, well, if you got banned twice, then it's coming in third time. So I think going to kick was probably a good idea for him.
It's better than party.
Way better than party. Thank God it's not Diddy party. But yeah, I think for him, going to kick was a good idea.
I think it's a dub. Glad to see him back.
Yeah, shout out to him. We got YouTubers will soon be replaced by AI.
Man, this shit right here creepy, man. I can't believe they coming for us.
I told you they're coming for everybody. AI is gonna try to put everyone out.
Like even creators.
Yes.
Bro.
So could you imagine your favorite creator is valuable? They're not perfect. They make mistakes. They might get in a scandal or two, and they may lose followers. But a perfect AI creator,
that nigga ain't gonna miss.
Ain't gonna miss.
Ain't gonna miss, bro.
How can they miss?
Ain't gonna miss.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
That nigga ain't gonna miss. I was thinking like, damn, an AI me would cook me because
you hear me?
I do facts and research. Like that nigga gonna get that shit done in seconds.
By the way, imagine
that's crazy.
That person probably isn't even real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I would hope not.
So imagine that's an AI person.
Crazy.
You can't even really tell.
Yeah, you.
I can tell.
Well,
I can
hold
tell.
on.
The Fortnite one, bro.
Hold on. You know because it's there on the fucking title.
I can look at his face and tell there's something wrong with it. Maybe he's AI. Maybe he's gay. I don't know. But there's something there.
Maybe he's on coke. You don't know that.
Wait, Gary, did y'all hear? He said, maybe he's AI. Maybe he's gay.
There's something wrong with that face, bro.
AI, or this nigga gay.
Maybe he's both.
Yo.
I love Gary.
Yo, guys, by the way, like the video, man. Sub to the channel. This shit's going up.
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro.
I follow Tmagic on Instagram. What's the next one?
All right. Woman gets instant karma after road rage.
I'm the one fucking.
The fuck?
Oh wow, she didn't put the com part.
You low IQ broad.
Goofy bro.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Fuck you, dog.
You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
I'm the one swerving.
Oh,
I'm the one fucking swerving.
Look at the testosterone in that one. You know she's ran through.
Oh,
you dumb.
Oh my God,
bro. Damn, I know it's that bad.
Whoa.
and you allow her to vote. You allow this low IQ moron to vote.
Yo, dead ass. Hold on, do that one more time, bro. That was brutal, bro.
You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
I'm the one swerving.
Oh,
I'm the one fucking swerving.
yeah, it was actually.
Oh, you dummy.
There she goes. Okay,
You dummy.
Fuck you.
Wow.
That's bad, bro.
you're the one
The fact
swerving.
that she tried to get in the car or put her foot in there, she should have just stepped back.
Yeah.
Too much masculine energy, bro. She's taking too much
some
something.
Yo, I promise you, bro. She regrets getting on that car.
Fucking right.
But again, if
she regrets her life.
if she was a feminine woman and passive and not aggressive,
Yeah.
she'd be in the car like, you know what? I'll call my husband, deal with this nigga.
She'd have pulled up and shook her head at him or
Yeah.
fingered
Yeah.
him like in.
Yeah.
Just kept it
that
going.
was way
you
too
think
much.
she has a husband?
Fuck no.
Stop.
You're right, bro. You're right. Oh, man.
Okay. Diddy party prosecutors revealed the rest of the Obama ecstasy pills. It has been reported that
What?
I swear,
You
that's-
what?
that Diddy would take these red Obama, green Obama, orange Obama, and blue Obama head pills orally, while also sharing them with trusted freak-off participants. The veil is being dropped. Everyone knows this.
Did y'all see this video? Like, what's this?
Yeah, I made that. I make all the content. Yeah, all,
This is so fire, bro.
anything with my logo, I make. Yeah, I turn the photos video.
Fellow Americans, it is with the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording.
Yeah, man.
So this is oh man, is this AI?
No, it's the video.
No,
I
that's real.
faded.
Bruh.
But the photo of the pills.
So were the
is
pills
beginning.
actually faces of Obama?
Yeah, actual Obama faces colored. They ecstasy.
Yeah, I've seen them before in Chicago. Yeah.
What? Oh, those
Yeah.
shits-
Yeah,
those
they real.
shits-
They real ecstasy
So
pills.
it ain't no shit that just Diddy got by himself.
No, they got like dolphins. They got.
That's how they selling
got
the story.
all-
Okay.
Yeah, they got all type
It
of
makes sense.
pills.
It's
They
in
selling it as
Chicago.
if Diddy just wanted Obama head
yeah,
pills.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's
Nah.
crazy.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, they
Man,
got 'em.
niggas, that's crazy. We done.
Okay,
why they
so-
chose Obama.
I done seen blue dolphin pills.
Bro, who made homosexually famous?
Yeah, but Obama, nigga, I ain't trying to
Come
pop
on,
an
man.
Obama, bro. I can't believe
Someone
that's
ain't.
normal.
Someone is.
Yeah, somebody, a lot of people
wild.
is.
Okay, breaking. It's been reported that gas prices are expected to be at the lowest price in 22 years for Memorial Day, when adjusted for inflation, according to Gas Budget.
That's my president.
Let's go.
That's
Dr.
my
Marco.
president. That is my president.
Listen.
Again, 22 years. Who did I
Listen.
tell you to vote for?
Listen,
Trump, yeah.
Donald Trump is a man. That's about a new G-Wagon. Gas expensive, nigga. Talk to him for hooking up for this new year.
Definitely need it. man.
W Trump, bro.
But, and you know what the crazy part is? Democrats go to the pump like us. Liberals go to the pump like us, and they'll still be bitching about this man.
Yeah.
It's absolute
You can't win.
insanity.
Bro, he could do the most. He's like, you can't win, bro.
Bro,
you can't win.
He just went to the Middle East and got $4 trillion to invest in America. Not billion, but trillion.
Trillion.
He stopped a nuclear war
Yeah.
between Pakistan and India.
India. Bro.
When is this man going to get some credit?
It's the system. If he ended world hunger, the next thing you would see is news reports of how many people that are out of work that would feed the homeless.
Damn.
They're not going to cover him feeding the
Yep.
homeless. So it's
Yeah.
just the system.
It's true, man. It sucks, but
All right.
We'll go to the chats in a few minutes.
We're down to 2. It's being reported, so this is crazy. It's being reported that Atlanta is no longer a majority black city due to gentrification, which has led to residential displacements.
what?
Wow.
Yeah, that's a crazy one.
That-
So I've lived in Atlanta multiple times. It's the blackest city, that I've known my whole childhood.
And the-
But they're
and
saying
the
mainly
gays.
Metro Atlanta is still black, but the outskirts are turning white.
Hold on. I thought like Atlanta was to black people what San
It's
Francisco
Wakanda.
is to white people.
Yeah, it was Wakanda. It used to be the Wakanda. Yeah. It's getting displaced. But they outpricing them, so people just can't afford it. Most of the people they are either in the metro area, but all of the outer areas, etc., they outprice the black.
Wow. So they're importing white people. So no, Georgia is a solid Republican state next time.
Yeah, it seems like
Outstanding.
it'll be that way. But it depends on where they're
Bust
coming
them
from.
in.
But it depends where
Bust
they're
them
coming
in.
from, because if they're coming from like California, then they turn everything blue.
Okay.
We talked about this guy.
We'll do chats. All right. So, Magic, what's up for you, brother? Like, what's next move? New tours? New?
Man, I got a lot of shows lined up. What's next for me? Honestly, bro, it's crazy, now, and I'm ashamed to say this, but I'm also happy to say it. I'm really finna get into the YouTubing world because I've been slow on that.
Yeah.
I used to have an indoor play center as well, and it was named after my brother. So it was a big old playhouse, like an Incredible Pizza / Chuck E. Cheese / Sky Zone type of situation where bouncy houses one side, toddler area, the small cushy play for the little kids, and I had like 8 party rooms, which you can host up to like 20 some parties at a time. But I had 8 different party theme rooms.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm finna get into the YouTube, man, and do this sketch magic shit. You know what I'm saying? Just create my shit.
That's smart.
What you should do is you should do a YouTube standing up, so you can do your magic like not behind the desk, so everyone can see it, man. Because that's good. Because I was like watching you because I don't consider it magic. I consider it like being like an illusionary and stuff like that. That's why I consider it, and you're extremely good at it because I'm over here watching. I'm trying to cook this dude. Man. I'm trying to cook you
really fast.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
So, I want you to think.
We'll
of
get to the chat soon.
I want you to think of a card, just any card. Just think of it.
Done.
You got it?
Yep.
Cool. Do you see the card here?
What the heck?
Yes. Take it out.
Take it out.
Yes. Take it out.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna turn my back. I don't want to look at it. Just take the card out. All right. Do me a favor. Take this marker. Write your name across the front of that card, please. All right. Do me a favor. Give me the marker back because I don't trust you with a marker. All right. All right. So now this is what I want you to do. I want you to tell me the card you picked.
Okay.
In your mind. Yeah, tell me in your mind, though. Don't tell me out loud. Tell me in your mind. You got it?
Yep.
Cool. Here we go. Help me out. Take your card, insert your card inside the deck. Just any way you want. Just slide the card
Can
in.
I have the deck?
Just hold it like this.
Okay. I'm holding the deck.
Watch me. Insert your card in. Watch me closely. Now, you can actually take the whole entire deck. You can total control. Take this hand, hold this hand like this, and keep it just like this.
Like that. Okay.
Hold it up so nobody,
I got
so it
it.
won't leave the frame.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? No time.
Yep.
Hold it just like this, though.
Like that.
Cool. Relax your hand a little bit.
Okay.
3 tries is all I need. I'm going to slide into your hand 3 times, and I'm going to pull out a card each time. 3 times. This is not your card.
Nope.
This is a joker.
Okay.
Hold it up right here. I'm going to slide in again right here. Relax your hand a little bit. This is not your card. This is an ace of diamond. You ready? I'm going to insert my hand in just like this again. This is not it, but I want you to just follow my Instagram. My Instagram is iamtmagic. I want you to follow me. All right? You ready? Here we go. Would you be amazed if I was to tell you that every card inside of your hand disappeared except for the very one card that you signed?
It's going to disappear?
Yes.
Let's see it.
Every card, listen. Every card disappeared except for the very one card that you signed.
Okay.
Do you believe me?
Yeah, I think you're pulled off.
You should. Watch me. 1, 2,
you don't.
3. Take your hand off the top. I'm going to show you that
That nigga
every
wrong.
single
What the
card
fuck? He
actually
wrong, bro.
disappeared.
He wrong,
Just
man.
exactly like I told you it would, except for the very one card.
Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, and that is why I am Tmagic.
Yeah, he a beast,
I
man.
think I know.
Gary.
I think I know who you did it, but that's impressive as
Gary.
hell. That's impressive.
Come on, bro.
No. Well, I think I know. So when you write on the card, it stays its shape, but the ones who didn't, you have to do something to them. There's some real illusionary stuff. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is a beast move, bro. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just like one of those type of guys. How'd he pull it off? So I'm trying.
Hold on, Gary. Now it's your turn, bro. Hold on, Gary. Gary.
Shout out Gary.
Gary. Now it's your turn, brother.
The biggest numerologist in the world.
When's your birthday?
May 3rd, 1985.
May 3rd, 1985. You're a 3 life path. Of course, you're about networking. That's all you do. You get bored very quickly. You have a very, very short attention span, man.
I do.
Like nothing keeps your interest for too long. So that's why you gotta be a multitasker. That's why the networking and the magic goes hand in hand. Because if you only do one, you get bored very quickly. As a person, you're the one who knows everybody, man. You always have. I think your life started getting some breaks in your life about 213, 214.
Damn, that's when my brother passed.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's when you had the big switch in your life.
Yep.
Quite frankly, you're really good at body language. You read people by body language, how they move and stuff like that. You probably had a tough year in 215. You're about 29, 30 years old. Yeah, you see that face right there?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm that good. That's some real magic for you too, brother. So when it comes down to it, you're gonna be a rich man. Congratulations.
Wow. Good stuff, man.
I think he already has some. I think he already has it to a point already, bro.
What's the 85 Chinese zodiac?
Ox.
Oh.
Ox, you're gonna have a good year, bro. It's gonna be a good year. You keep grinding like this, man.
For sure.
Because as good as this is, and I'll eventually figure it out. As good as this is, it's this.
Yeah.
It's this that gets it done, bro.
That's love.
Good shit, bro.
Nice, man.
Damn, that was good.
Yeah, man.
That was good.
I'll do my job. Let's get to the readings, man.
We got some more here. We got Legend. Birthday is 12/29/92. 8 Life Path, Monkey. I've struggled to start a business as a men's coach for high performers. I'm a lawyer right now, but I want a real bag and a bad thing. Thing means like a girl.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, you're trying to say that you're struggling as a men's coach. Well, there's a lot of competition, bro. I mean, the manosphere, especially with the workout guys out there, that's a saturated field. You know, you literally have to be Michael Jordan to make any money in there. How many of those type of fitness guys have switched their content to, manage OnlyFans?
All of them,
pretty
much.
How you doing, Bradley Martin? There's a lot of guys who've done stuff like that. So again, I'm not shaming you. I'm just telling you what it is. It's a tough space. I mean, you do have the charisma for it, but it's a tough space. Honestly, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at your birthday. You should be in finance. You should be in finance, bro. So again, what you're doing right now is not a bad thing. Why don't you move up the ladder with that type of stuff? I know it bores you, but here's the thing. Everyone has to play the game where you give up your time for money when you're young, man. Every one of us has to do that at some point, man. You have to give up your time for money. So here's what I did, man. I built my name out for myself. I didn't just enter a field. I created the fucking field. There is no one to put me on, bro. You understand? I'm the Michael Jordan of this stuff. So when it comes down to you, you're not going to be able to replicate that. But what you can do is make a bag as an aid in finance. I'll study the stock market. I'll be looking at everything to do with financial trading, bonds, equities. That's what I would be doing if I were you. I know you don't want to hear it, but it is what it is. The problem with you is you just change your mind too much, bro. You got to stop being so indecisive. That is a big problem. You're a Capricorn. Keep your money on the mind, bro. And if you really want to get a bag, find a broad born on the 28th. She'll help out.
There you go. Mario again. Big baller, man.
Yeah.
He says, Gary, I found out my lucky number is 79. Date of birth 7/23/1989. Let's see here. But I feel like I can't use my lucky number because when added up equals out to 7, which is a bad luck number. By the way, I haven't heard anything from your assistant on the purchase I made for a personal reading with you.
No bell.
Slacking, nigga. Slacking, nigga.
No bell. I'll get to you this week, man. I'll have no bell. God damn it. No bell. Did you email this guy from last time?
Mario.
No. All right. See, it's not my fault. It ain't my fault.
Listen.
Make sure you email this guy.
Mario, we got you, brother.
I got you this time, man.
Yeah.
Listen, 7 is a bad luck number when it comes to gambling. Okay? That's why the casinos have 777 there. Because it's a bad luck number, but it's not bad in everything in life. The smartest people in the world usually tend to be 7s, man. You take the 33s out, but it is what it is. So when it comes down to people who are 7s are extremely intelligent. How is that bad luck? The world is about working smarter, not harder. You let the plebs work harder. And as a matter of fact, the plebs are going to be replaced by robots pretty soon. Yep. The people who are going to have jobs, the people who are going to have money are the people who can think. Again, why do you think the Jews are on top? They're smart. I don't give a fuck how that sounds. It is what it is. And I love when people say, oh, they're morons. How are they running the world then? Which one is it? Which one is it?
Can't win them all. The last one is Tyler. The birthday is 10/23/93.
10/23/93.
And 28/10. What is that?
You notice all these 2003s, all these 23s? They're the entertainers, man.
Yo.
So it is when it is. Give me that birthday one more time.
So this one's actually 10/23/93.
Okay, you're a one life path. So the first advice I give ones is do not drink alcohol. Alcohol starts with A. A is the first letter. So people who are ones, they have a very aggressive personality. They start drinking alcohol, they're the first ones to fall to the gin. So when it comes down to it, ones do not drink. I've talked to so many one life paths, whether it be women who slept with the wrong guy, got pregnant, or guys who caught DUIs drinking. Most of the problems with ones come from alcohol. So watch that part. Number 2, you're born on the 23rd and you're a Scorpio. You know you're highly sexed. Listen. You want to talk about sex addicts? It's usually Scorpios, and they have some 5 energy over here. So for you, again, alcohol and women are your Achilles heel. You're a born fucking leader, bro. Anyone with that birthday can lead. You can lead other men. George Washington wasn't the biggest dude, but people followed him. Napoleon wasn't the biggest dude, but people followed him. Not because they were looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but because they had charisma and they could lead other men. You have those qualities. As a matter of fact, women who are ones can lead too. Oh, wow. The woman hater said that. But here's the thing. If you look at it, Sheryl Sandberg, she's a self-made billionaire as a woman. She's born on the 28th. That's one energy. Jessica Alba, she's born on the 28th. She's a self-made billionaire. She's not like most of these hoes who divorced men and got the money. They did it themselves. Why? Because one is male energy. So even though they're women, they have male energy. That's why they can evolve in capitalism. This is how the game works. And if it hurts your feelings, I don't give a fuck. Lead, brother. Put yourself, the ones are also the best when it comes down to pressure situations. Some guys just thrive under pressure. Ones are definitely on top of the food chain when it comes to that one. 9s, not so much. Any more? All right, we're going to wrap this up, man.
Yes. So, iamtmagic is the name. Let's bring out his page as well. It's in the chat. And then, where can I find you elsewhere?
YouTube, iamtmagic. Instagram, iamtmagic. TikTok, tmagic. iamtmagic. Everything is iamtmagic.
Cool. Yeah. Dom, where can I find you, bro?
Now Twitch, Dom Looker, YouTube, same.
Oh shit, you on Twitch, nigga?
Yeah, I started Twitch now.
Let's
so
go, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be on there, bro.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get there eventually, man. But all the other social medias, yeah.
Cool. And Gary?
Whatever. People find me wherever, man. It is what it is, man. I'm that guy, GG33. You can find me.
All right, and then I'm dropping a vlog tomorrow. You got me, Bills? With some actual fun things in there. I don't want to say what it is yet. And of course, we're going to do a show tomorrow with Tmagic. With the girls. It's going to be lit. And again, real quick, mention the Detox for bringing him.
Shout out to Detox.
One of the best.
Shout out my boy Detox.
Shout out to him.
Detox, Detox, the name.
And Detox, what do you think about networking?
If it wasn't for networking, I would have never met him.
Yeah, so just real quick. Networking is important, guys. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're retarded. Secondly, when it comes to making it in business and in life, you need a team. Doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
You could be the biggest, best person in your field. Without a team, you're nobody.
Yeah.
So network till your ass falls off. Pause. But if you don't know your value up front, that's fine. Figure it out by asking people, friends are close to you, family, or learning a craft or skill you can do very well. I guarantee you. You get in the right places, in the right environments, you can thrive and become successful no matter who you are. All right? But thank you for watching, guys. We're out of here, man. Peace.
Out.
Peace.